I'm the account manager of our newest client, Uline, and I just wanted to give you some background information about the company so it can help us find some clientele for them and allow us to sell more efficiently. So let's start with the basics. What is Uline? Well, Uline is a family-owned business and is the leading distributor in North America of packaging, shipping, industrial, and janitorial products. Their mission statement or overall goal is to strive to exceed customers' expectations by delivering their orders with speed, passion, and operational excellence. So, moving into the history of Uline, it was founded in 1980 by Richard and Elizabeth Uline. They're actually husband and wife, and it started with them realizing there was a need in their neighborhood for a shipping supply distributor. So they began with selling one product at the time called the H101, which is their carton sizer, and it's actually still offered there today. That product did so well and has led them to what they are now. Over the last 42 years, the company has seen major growth. They started with a single product, like I said earlier, the carton sizer, and now currently have an 800 plus page catalog containing over 38,500 products. They have facilities all over the U.S. in Illinois, Minnesota, Pennsylvania, California, Georgia, Texas, Washington, and Nevada. There are also locations in Mexico and Canada as well. Not only have they grown in size, location, employee, and product-wise, but they have also seen significant revenue growth. In 2014, Uline had more than $2 billion in revenue, and just in 2020, their annual revenue was $5.8 billion. So over that 6-year period, that's a revenue growth rate of 190%. So not only is that an accomplishment itself, but they've also received many different awards. In 2015, they were on Forbes' Best Employers list. In 2016, they were on Forbes' Best Mid-Size Employers list. And that same year, they received Business of the Year award from Kenosha Area Business Alliance, which is in Wisconsin, where they began. They also ranked number 1 for 3 consecutive years on Lehigh Valley's top workplaces in 2018, 2019, and 2020. And just last year, they were on Forbes' largest private companies list. As for their policies and warranties, Uline is not responsible for any damages and or loss of profit, business, or any other economic damages. In terms of shipping, they prepay the shipping costs and then will invoice the customer for the charges. UPS is their usual delivery service, but if the order exceeds their limits, then a common carrier will be selected. If the customer wants to return the product or products, it must be returned within 30 days. And the customer is responsible for shipping and cancellation fees. Obviously, custom and made-to-order products will not be accepted for return unless it was initially defective. Uline's liability is limited to the replacement value of the products purchased off their site. They are not the manufacturer of any of their products, therefore Uline will pass on any applicable warranties from the manufacturer. And to see Uline's full terms and conditions, you can see the attached PDF in my report. So moving on to their unique selling proposition and what makes them different from their competitors. They are extremely customer-driven. They value their customers and actively listen to their needs. They are committed to providing the highest level of service and quality products to their customers, and they emphasize on being able to provide quick, accurate orders. So if you order by 6 p.m., they will almost 100% ship the order out that same day. Uline is a distributor to many different small and large businesses, and due to selling a wide variety of products, their target market is fairly broad. A couple of their long-term customers are Enbridge Gas and Etobicoke. They've been customers since 2018. Amazon's Toronto location has been a customer since 2011, and the Canada, Newfoundland, and Labrador Offshore Petroleum Board in St. John's has been a customer since 2012. So a lot of loyal customers. Currently, this industry is fairly secure and is actually set to expand by almost 3% per year, reaching over $1.2 trillion by 2028. There are a bunch of different factors that are predicted to influence this industry, but a couple significant ones are economic and demographic growth, packaging technology, and consumer trends. With the global economy continuously expanding, there will be many increased incomes, which will ultimately lead to an increase in spending on packaged goods. There is also a rising life expectancy. This means there will be a larger elderly population, and this will increase the demand for more single-use, easy-to-open packaged healthcare products. There has also been a rise of single-person households. This has created a need for more smaller, conveniently packaged items. We have also seen an increased concern towards our environment, so sustainability is becoming a key motivator for our consumers, and they're more likely to support a business who is being mindful of our environment and our impact on it. There has been a particular focus on plastic waste, so consumers are wanting more bio-based plastics as they are easier to process in recycling. Overall, consumers and businesses are demanding more eco-friendly packaging and products. Lastly, consumers have been shifting more to online shopping, so the global market for online retailing is not surprisingly growing pretty steadily, and this will result in an elevated demand for packaging and shipping solutions. Uline has responded to this global market growth and expected growth by staying on top of staffing. Last year, Uline set a goal to hire 2,000 employees across North America, but ended up hiring 2,207 workers instead, and 240 of those workers were in Ontario. And just in January of this year, there were 50 more positions available at their Ontario location. They also offer a variety of eco-friendly packaging options as well as small single packaging to meet their needs of their eco-friendly consumers and single household consumers. So moving into the industry events, there are two larger events that I looked into. So the first event is October 23rd to the 26th of this year at the McCormick Place in Chicago, and it's the world's largest packaging trade show called Pack Expo International. There will be about 45,000 professionals attending, and this event will bring together a wide range of industries to see innovative equipment for automation, e-commerce, processing, and sustainable packaging. Then we have the second event. It's the Canadian version of Pack Expo called Pack X Toronto. It's going to be May 9th to the 11th of 2023 at the Toronto Congress Centre. And it will showcase the industry's latest packaging technologies, smart systems, and materials. I'm unsure if Uline will be attending either one of these events, but they could definitely benefit from them. Whether it's finding new manufacturers or gaining new ideas, companies should always be looking to evolve and keep up with the newest technologies and materials in their industries. A couple of their products are the mini grip Greenline bags and the white self-seal padded mailers. Both of them are 100% recyclable, which is why I chose these two to talk about, because they represent the sustainable packaging options that consumers are demanding. So a little bit about the mini grip Greenline bags. They are FDA compliant and are tested to biodegrade 15% within 1 year, which is great. And then the white self-seal padded mailers, they have a nice, clean, professional look. They also have cushioned padding on the inside to protect whatever you're mailing against any damage. And they're also super easy to use. They're indented at the top, and they also have those adhesive strips so you can easily fold it and seal it. Their larger sizes also have tear seam tabs, making them super easy to open. So in terms of pricing, they do offer quantity price breaks, so the more cases and cartons that you order, the cheaper the items will be. If the customer's orders exceeds their price breaks, the customer can contact them for special quotes. And here's a pricing example containing a quantity price break. So their 3x4 mini grip Greenline bags cost $63 per carton, but if you purchase 5, then they are $53 per carton. And if you purchase 10, then they're $45 per carton. And if you purchase 25 or more, they are $39 per carton. So if the customer is purchasing more than 25 cartons, they are essentially receiving a 38% discount off each carton. Now, moving into Uline's unethical behavior, which has created some bad publicity for them and a little bit of boycotting. Richard and Elizabeth Uline are known as top Trump donors and actually funded a group that was involved in the January 6th Capitol riot. Their facilities also had higher COVID rates than the average due to them not being strict with COVID safety protocols. And being a distributor, COVID safety protocols definitely should have been in place to help stop the spread. In terms of just complaints about the company in general, the number one complaint I saw was about their catalog and how many they send, as it is a waste of resources because in today's day and age, many people just browse online. Another common complaint was the $25 fee that they charge their customers to pick up the orders in store. Being only a junior sales rep, I don't really have much control over addressing the complaints and unethical behavior. However, I can help to build trust with potential customers, and I can do so by being knowledgeable on all their products, being honest and reliable, style flexing to match my customers' communication style, and lastly, just being customer oriented and actively listening to their wants and needs. So, in conclusion, Uline has thrived over the last 42 years, from 1980 with a single product to 2022 with over 38,500 products. The industry and the company itself is expanding, and they're expected to see further growth within the next few years, and I am definitely excited to be a part of it. Thank you.